Okay, lacrosse fans from the DMV, welcome to Stewart Field at Mount St. Albans. I'm Cowboy MADLAX here with Lucius Polk. St. Albans' Bulldogs are hosting the Landon Bears. St. Albans off to a great start this year, 11-4, eighth ranked team in the DMV. Landon is 7-4, and they are the fourth ranked team coming off a big win over Georgetown Prep that brought them up a little bit in the rankings. The sun has come out here, Lucius.
It's a beautiful day.
Beautiful day here under the shadows of the National Cathedral at this brand new facility that is premier here at St. Albans. And Landon is going to be in away brown, and St. Albans will be in the home white with very difficult numbers. I'm going to apologize right now early. If you can't see the numbers, I probably can't see the numbers. We're relying on Lucius here to see the numbers, and that's why I brought in this legend here from St. Albans in the DMV, a 2003 graduate from St. Albans, a 2007 graduate from Notre Dame. It's exciting to be here with you today, Lucius.
Cal, well, thank you. I'm excited to be here.
I think let's get right to it. They're about to start with the lineup, but players to watch quickly. First, St. Albans, Will Roberts, the faceoff specialist, committed to UPenn. He could be a factor today. We expect him to go at least 75% if he on the faceoffs. He's one of the better in the area. Pasha Hakimi, the LSM, also committed to UPenn, is outstanding. Watch for Pasha, one of the best faceoff guys in the DMV and in the nation. And then Bob Gross, the attackman, the captain, number 4, senior, committed to Amherst, is one of their leading scorers, if not their leading scorer, and runs the offense. All around excellent attackman, feeder, excellent vision, elusive dodger. And for Landon, Hunter Taylor coming off an epic performance, arguably his best game he's played of his career against Georgetown Prep just 3 days ago, with 17 saves to lead them in a 1-goal win. We'll get back to this later, Lucius, but we're going to face off right now. Facing off is Will Roberts against Davis Owens with the pole. Landon going right to the pole, 2-pole option with Cullen Brown on the wing, number 2. Will Roberts back exits easily and gets the first win of the day. See what I'm talking about, Lucius, with him?
Yeah, face-offs are going to be a big part of the game today.
He's very good. He made that look easy, didn't he?
Bring you back right off the bat.
St. Albans into their offense here with 5. Corbett Darden, the senior captain, out there on first line. He's headed to Swanee. Looks like a big boy. Takeaway there by Will Abramson. Ball loose. Cullen Brown, the Ohio State commit, picks it up. In transition, 5-on-5, Landon. Let's see what they do here. Pass it down to Oler King. Oler King's got 27. Luke Bernasek on him. Let's get these matchups. Can you see that defenseman's number there?
I cannot.
That is Miller with the ball, being guarded by number 32, Steele Bohegan. Here's a backside look by Robertson on the slow break. A subbing look. Great shot by Robertson. Chase Robertson kicks it. The goalie, Liam McCarthy, kicks it wide. One save for Liam. Ball at X with Oler King, with Bernasek on him. Drives right to Robertson. This is the first midfield line. Savoy. Over to Cam Brown, the Dartmouth commit, senior captain. Gets a step on his guy. Quick slide, though, by St. Albans. Panetti with the ball. Panetti's got a short stick. This is a great opportunity for him. He doesn't get short sticks very often, and that's why. He'll blow by most short sticks in the DMV. Low pass, though. Errant pass. And a pickup by, I believe that's Hakimi, Pasha Hakimi, number 77. Yes, it is. That's Pasha there, Lucius.
He's got a lot of speed.
Nice ground ball and clear. And into their Darden with the ball here with Brown on him. Darden hasn't come off the field yet. Still first line, played defense, and then came back. And then he balances out the first line with Luke Harmon, going to Amherst for football. And his brother, Miles Harmon, also going to Amherst for football, the twin Harmon brothers. This is Will Cohen on defense versus, can you see a number on that?
No, No.
Wish we could see numbers. We've spoken to the St. Albans alumni about making a donation in kind in the form of uniforms.
There's a good early ride there.
Turnover by the attack. Bob Gross, captain, had Amherst to play lacrosse as number 4, played on the right side. Picked off, errant pass, sloppy pass, pure fast break, Cam Brown. He's going to shoot it. He did not hit the point there, Lucius.
You were mentioning there that 5 hadn't come off the field for St. Albans, and it was showing on that break.
I have no idea why Cam Brown did not pass the ball to the point man. It drives me insane when they don't hit the point guy.
Here he is again.
And
This kid still hasn't come off the field since the start of the game. Gassed.
And same with Harmon here. And here's Gross, Bob Gross, with Galliani on him. Galliani did a great number on. He looked tired already on that take. It was very wide, and now the lefty attackman, I believe that's James Diorio, gets the ball stripped by Abramson. A little sloppy here in the beginning, I must say. Landon, for sure, has to be concerned if you're the coach about an emotional hangover from the monster upset win over their arch rival Prep just 3 days ago. So once they get through the first couple minutes, I think they'll settle down. But Landon might be still celebrating that Monday night win. St. Albans, on the other hand, is coming off a couple easy wins over Walt Whitman, and I believe Churchill recently. Nice back wrap on Coughlin.
We got another fast break coming here.
Pure break here. He gives it to the point guy smartly. Tipped. Bob Gross picks it up. Lefty shot. He gets hammered. Backed up by Barry. I believe that's number 3, Barry. Chris Barry.
A lot of up and down here.
Tough to see.
St. Albans can slow it down a touch here and dictate some pace. They're going to save some legs early in this game.
Well, they already put that first midfield line out there for four minutes straight. Second midfield line out now. That is Allen, the freshman. Andrew Allen out on second mids, also plays a little bit of attack. I believe the ex-attackman is James Diorio, and the left, he's playing the left side over there is Chris Barry on attack. This is
I think we've got Landon in a zone here.
They do. Nice call. That's Bob Gross.
Outside shot.
Great shot. Great save by Hunter Taylor. His first, right?
Yes.
Each goalie has a save. Over to Abramson. Back to Taylor. Landon sets up their clear over to Brown. Nice pass. Picked up by Koff.
Ball loose.
Picked up by the freshman, Allen, being ragged by Shermer. Shermer all over him. Allen smartly dumps it off to his line mate, Matt Moore, number 22. Bob Gross playing high on the wing as an attackman, number 4. Down to Allen. You can tell, I can already tell already, the tempo is slow for St. Albans. They don't move fast. They don't move the ball fast. They're not sprinting. They want the game to be slow and probably a low-scoring game. Hold the ball for a long period. The shot clock, 46 seconds in the shot clock. They want to probably not go for like till the last 20 each time. Here is not sure who this is at X. I think this is Barry. Barry backside. I believe that was a shot.
Low angle take there. Bit of a possession shot maybe.
And then Landon thought they had the ball. Half the guys sprinted up the field. Now they're back into a zone. Landon's second midfield line out there in zone, not their defensive middies. Outside rip by Allen. No, that's not Allen. If you know the number, if you can see the number, Lucius, just say it.
Oh, there's a take.
That was a nice dive. Was that Gross? Give me a number.
Yes, that was Gross.
Is that 4?
Number 4. No, that was number 3.
Yeah, that was 3. That was
Chris Barry. It's tricky. I think they're both wearing leg sleeves too, which is
makes it a little tougher. A little tougher for us.
Looking like twins out there.
So Chris Berry on the goal, unassisted dive. Face off here. Will Roberts be
2 for 2 and a fast break.
Yep.
Coming. Oh,
nice save by
great save there.
Hunter Taylor, his second on the day.
That would have been a pretty momentum-changing goal.
Landon, quick clear over to Brown, down to Miller. Guy on him, he didn't see him.
Break.
Yep.
Coming. Oh,
nice save by
great save there.
Hunter Taylor, his second on the day.
That would have been a pretty momentum-changing goal.
Landon, quick clear over to Brown, down to Miller. Guy on him, he didn't see him. 9 goals in his first 4 games and hasn't been scoring much of late. This is him here. They're not polling him. St. Albans has elected to poll Anthony Savoy after his game-winning heroics. Big save there by Liam McCarthy. He needed to bury that to get some confidence. And here's 20, Miles Harmon coming in. 5-on-4 up to Pasha. Pasha buries it. You know Pasha's going to bury that.
Big goal there. And a timeout here from Landon.
Yeah, Landon's not playing well. Nice transition there.
There's been a fair amount of sloppy passing and balls down all around, but St. Albans seems to be taking advantage of some of those situations.
Yeah, that was Miles Harmon on the assist, number 20, to Pasha Akimi on the goal. Transition, break. St. Albans up 4:08 to go in the first, 2-0 here. Story so far has been sloppiness. It's just been ugly, and both teams haven't been able to clear very well. Good riding, but as the game settles down, hopefully you guys can watch better lacrosse. Again, we apologize for not being able to call the St. Albans players, but we cannot see their numbers, so it's going to be we'll do the best we can type of effort. And as we get to memorize the players' looks, maybe we will do a better job, Lucius.
Get a little bit closer. Coming out of the timeout here, if St. Albans can grab a 3rd straight face-off, get possession as we get closer to the end of this first quarter.
Yeah, I mean,
really start to take control of this first quarter of the game.
One of the keys to victory was 75% or better for St. Albans, and that is conservative. They could literally dominate. Will Roberts going to Penn could dominate face-offs all day, just like you've seen.
Landon here, 2 poles again on the face-off, trying to make a junk of it.
Landon will do that every time. They did that against Prep. Look at the face-off guy was already leaning back before the face-off.
Again.
Yeah.
They're almost dropping straight in on defense.
Yep. So Will 3-0. Gives it off to Luke Harmon. You can see his number for some reason. He's out there with his brother Harmon, and then
first middy's back on the field coming out of the timeout.
Yep, Corbett Darden, the captain. Corbett's got a short stick on him. Here's Luke Harmon. Got Nathan Ferguson on him, short stick defensive specialist. Excellent defenseman. Here's Jackson Galliani on Bob Gross. This is the matchup. Best cover guy for Landon on the best attackman for St. Albans. Inside look. Great save there by Taylor. Bob Gross picks it up. And looks like it went in, but still on the outside.
Oh, I think we're behind in the crease there.
Yeah. Great save there by Hunter Taylor. Maybe 2 saves, right? Here's Preston Luger, the Navy commit. And they have break. They have a break here. 6-on-5. See what they can do with it. Luger goes right down the gut and bounces it off.
Looks like a deflection.
Bounces it straight off the ground, way over the goal. But that was a good push by Luger in transition there. I'd like to see him do that. Here is Miller. First middy's out for Landon. Beautiful day here now. The storm is blown through. Blue sky, sunny, 75 degrees. Couldn't ask for a better day in this IAC battle. St. Albans pulled the upset here in 2018 when Joey Epstein was a senior. And trying to do so again today, off to a good start. Take the ball away from Kevin Miller. Kevin Miller now goes over the line on a ride and strips it.
Great, that is a relentless ride.
Great ride by Kevin Miller here, picking up his own ground ball after the strip. He's in a little bit of trouble here and probably gassed. nice re-ride there.
Some serious tenacity. That's what you like to see from an attackman who loses the ball.
Yep, and here is, that was Gross. Man, you can see why Gross is a threat offensively. He goes to the rack every time. Just misses wide. No save on that, just wide, but no backup either. Barry and Diorio were probably as shocked as we were that he went to the goal. Here is Taylor. Taylor, well, not afraid. He has 1 goal in the season, Lucius.
I love that. I played with Harry Alford when I was here at St. Albans, who is notorious for taking the ball all the way to the rack.
Did he have more points than most attackmen that his senior year?
He might have.
Is he here today?
He definitely had more ground balls. He might be here today over at the alumni tent.
We got a pretty healthy alumni tent here at St. Albans, headed by Fred Underwood and Quinn Runceville. Second middy's out for Landon. Here's Will Single. Dodges left, rolls back right, goes over to Owen Calderon. Calderon down to Oler King. Oler King, big lefty, leans. Looks like he's feeling pretty good. Swings it backside to Quinn. Coughlin, save.
That is another huge save for St. Albans here.
3 saves for
excellent goalie play.
Let's see how they clear it here. Landon's been riding ruthlessly this year. McCarthy looking, doesn't have anybody. He's in trouble. Just gives it to the pole. Yeah, ooh. Landon's right again, just giving fits.
Open net.
Same thing with Prep. Oh, my gosh.
And a save at the box.
What a save by McCarthy at the 20-yard line.
That's incredible.
Smart.
Another sloppy clear here from St. Albans.
Yeah, this is a lot like what I saw play on. That's a push play on. Should have been a play on. They shouldn't have blown it. It was a push on White, and they wrongly blew the whistle. The arm should have gone up and been no, but, you know, we're not afraid to let you know the refs make mistakes here. Another failed clear here. Bob Gross looking 3-on-2. Elects to shoot it. Wow. Bob Gross.
With 1 second left in the quarter.
Wow. 3-0 St. Albans. Awful start for Landon. Fantastic start for St. Albans. Couldn't have been a better start for them. And both teams unable to clear well. Every single time there's a opportunity, it seems they just get the ride taken away. But that referee blew that restart, and then they failed to clear after the restart slowdown.
After time to set up. And
yeah,
even with a second left there, St. Albans still manages to squeeze out a 4th faceoff win.
I guess we got to count that, but it's not. That's the way it's going to go. So let's back up a little bit here. End of the first quarter, 3-0. Goals by Chris Berry, Pasha Hakimi, the long stick, and Bob Gross. All factors in the game that we thought was going to happen. But let's go over the keys to victory here for Landon. First, defense. They kept it a low-scoring game versus Prep, and they got a huge win. They've got to keep it a low-scoring game, and they're not off to a good start, are they, Lucius?
No, they're not. A lot of sloppy play, but I got to be honest, I don't think that the defense is causing the problems here. It's a lot of loose balls in the middle of the field, and St. Albans has managed to seize the opportunity with some of those extra possessions. Exactly, and then between the lines, rides and clears. Now that they have been excellent, and they'll continue to be excellent. I'm sure their riding and clearing game is on point. But so is St. Albans. They have a ride goal just then, that last one you saw there by Bob Gross. And then finally, the last key to victory is to scrap and make the face-off a battle. They've failed that miserably right now. They haven't even had any pressure on Will Roberts. And conversely, if Will Roberts can go 75% or better on the day, that's a key to victory for St. Albans, Lucius. Yeah, absolutely. I think this is going to be a possession game for St. Albans. I mean, they've got to dictate the pace of the game. They've got to win the ground balls in the middle of the field. And they've got to keep the ball with these faceoffs. And one of my things here was going to be great goalie play from St. Albans, and so far we're off to a great start there. Yeah, Liam McCarthy, the goalie, junior uncommitted, has four saves. Including that stunner halfway, all the way out of the cage. Who's going to win the one-on-one matchups for St. Albans if the game gets close? We'll wait and see here as we start the second quarter. Will Roberts out against Bobby Rudsky, the normal faceoff guy, short stick faceoff specialist for Landon. Mixing up the strategy. Yeah, and he faces off against him in the
face-off academy and outside school stuff, and he'll at least tie him up like this. See?
There you go. See, this is what Landon needs to do. If they can turn it into a scrap, they turn it into a 50-50 ground ball, and they've got a chance.
So Rutsky turns it into a 50-50, but Will Roberts still gets the win. That's his 5th. Harmon down to, I can see a little better here. 23 is out there. James Diorio high with the attackman. Will Abramson on him.
Will Roberts still on the field here.
What St. Albans is doing that's interesting is they play their one attack high always. So right now they have 23 up top. He's an attackman, and they almost play it like a 5-on-5 for a few seconds. Did the same thing with Bob Gross. Nice ground ball by Will Cohen out to Bobby Rutsky. The faceoff specialist is still on the field. He needs to be smart here, and he is. Preston Luger, short stick D midi, carefully holds the ball, gets it down to the attack. Bernasek on Ollerking here. Here's Panetti. Panetti hasn't gotten much involved. He had a fantastic game the other day against Prep. Need more from Panetti. Here's Miller with Bohegan on him. Lonis is guarding Panetti. Ike Lonis, the Michigan commit, number 8. Here's Cam Brown, Dartmouth senior. Looked a little hesitant out on that dodge. Didn't see a full explosion sprint like a used to. Here's Miller. Bohegan lift checks the ball out. We get a whistle, push, White. Loose ball push. I didn't see it. Did you?
Ball, and I think guys getting tangled up with each other.
Yeah. This is Savoy, the hero from the other night, scored the game-winning goal with about 2 minutes to go against Prep on a one-on-one. Robertson with the ball. Here's Brown. Savoy is now being pulled by Hakimi. Nice matchup decisions here. Here is Lonis, the Michigan commit on Panetti. The strength of the St. Albans team, Lucius, is their 4 poles. All 4 poles are good. Here's Panetti. Gets backside. He gets hit in the face.
Brush.
Savoy over to Robertson. Robertson, speed dodge, split right. Inside look to Savoy. Good look. Bounces it in. Unlucky for St. Albans.
Little misconnection there. Ball just bounced past the keeper.
Yeah, I guess we'll give it 18 from 11. We'll call it a roll-in garbage goal. But they all count as 1. 3-1 here in the second quarter. I'm Cabo Maddox. Thanks for joining us in the DMVLAX game. 2 top 10 teams in the DMV. Lucius Polk here with me. In the box, face-off, Rutsky again. Rutsky, the face-off specialist for Landon. Didn't take the first 4. Did a nice job on the last one with a little counter. Does again. He scrapes it out. He's got great hands, but loses the GB here. Unsure what the call is.
Oh, playing with the free hand.
So Landon gets their first win on
a technicality.
Hey, take him how you can. Rutsky gets his first win down to Miller. Miller has Bohegan on him. Bohegan's 32. Lonis is 8. And that is Bernasek, all 3 quality juniors, all 3 juniors starting in. And the goalie is a junior, so the whole defense is back. And their long stick midi, Hakimi is a junior. So 23 class looking strong for the Bulldogs. Second midfield line out here. Here's Will Single being D'd up, short stick. Gets a step on his guy, shoots, save McCarthy. McCarthy with his 5th made that look easy, like he knew he was shooting low. Collision there, and he's out. Nice ride by
Great
Will.
Ride.
Will Single pops Miles Harmon straight out of bounds. Oh, that wasn't 5 yards either. They could have blown that. Landon looks like they might have numbers, but I think St. Albans barely gets back. Nice ride there by Will Single. Stays on the field. Being guarded by Miles Harmon, who he just knocked out of bounds. Now he's going to take him one-on-one. He's going to double up. Going behind, looks like an invert. St. Albans looks ready for it. Getting packed in low off ball. Single, step on his man. Great take. Just missed it wide left outside, no save. Outside the net. McCarthy
See if we can get a clean clear here today.
Look at that. Are you kidding me?
Up and over.
I mean, that's an insane throw. That was a moving pick, wasn't it? Oh, it's a timeout. Okay.
There we go.
I thought they called the moving pick. They blew the whistle. Up and over bomb throw. Not sure that's the look. If you put it in his pocket, yeah, but they got away with that, and they quickly call timeout with 7:51 to go in the second, and the lead 3-1. Landon unable to generate much. They're going to have to attack the short sticks. You can see the St. Albans poles are pretty strong.
Very, very strong. And the slide packages, too. You can tell that these kids have been playing together.
Yeah, they look good, and McCarthy's backing them up nicely. Liam McCarthy already has 5 saves here in the first half for the Bulldogs. This is the number 8 ranked St. Albans team, 11-4. Off to a great start this season under Colin Heater, the head coach. They have quality wins this year over DeMatha, over St. Anne's Belfield. And those are the 2 quality wins. They had a very close loss to Bullis just last week in the rainstorm, 9-8. Bullis just barely ranked ahead of them at number 5 in a 10-9 game. Do you have the Landon schedule there? I think I have it here. Landon, conversely, 6-7-4. Their quality win is over Georgetown Prep. They also have wins over DeMatha, St. Anne's Belfield, a common opponent in these 2, and also Severn. But right now, here we go again. Landon comes out in the zone. Short stick high center. Another short stick inside. Outside shot by Corbett Darden. That's 5 Darden. Looks like a big boy.
It's like they're staying in the zone here.
Yep. They go in and out of zone. They've been doing it in and out of zone. It really bothered Prep. And let's see if it bothers St. Albans. High throw to Darden. Bouncer from the outside.
15-yarder there.
24 seconds. They don't seem to have much of motion on there. Just giving it to their guy at X and hoping he can find a seam. I believe that's Chris Berry. Now here's a play. They'll pop off the X, little seal on the backside, on the near side, sorry. Nice skip pass. Tipped twice. Still caught by Bob Gross, who's playing the left wing over here. Gets inside. Face dodge. Ground ball's loose. 15 seconds on the shot clock. Just chucks it out of bounds. Good defense there by Landon. The zone gave him a little bit of a problem. You can see that, Luce.
Yeah, the key to beating a zone is either you have to beat a quick one-on-one matchup and move the ball quickly, or you can start to recruit some of your man-up plays.
There you go. I think they were just doing a little 1-4-1 pop there. Here's Robertson down to Oler King. Oler King running hard. Back to Miller. Miller with Bohegan on him. Miller is explosive. He has not gotten rolling yet. He will. I am sure of that. Out comes Savoy over to Brown. Savoy going one-on-one. Speed dodge right, hesitates, gets the ball knocked out of his stick, gets his own GB. Back up to Robertson. If Landon can't beat the short stick D-middies, who are they going to beat? They got to get by these short sticks, and they're not doing it right now. Here's Robertson, see if he can. He gets a step on, but he pulls back. No slide, way out. Gosh, I thought he was going to shoot it for a second. Great draw and dump. That was a great play by Robertson to draw and kick it out to Savoy, who smartly attacked the goal on the backside. Landon back in the game now. 2 goals in a row by Savoy and an assist by Robertson. Even though the last one was funky, it still counts as a goal nearest guy, but that was a nice play by Anthony Savoy, number 18.
That was a pivotal goal there.
Rudsky coming out. Bobby Rudsky, the senior, number 19 for Landon.
Well, I think they're having better luck with this. And actually, this time it looks like they're putting a short stick on his draw side.
Looked like Roberts jumped there, and Rudsky still beat him. So Landon's won 2 in a row. They found the answer finally here in the second quarter. How do we hear Davis Owens in action? Transition, timeout, coach.
Oh,
Man.
I would have liked to see him have a little more confidence in the pole taking it to the rack there.
Davis Owens is a fantastic talent. Now, I see him asking, why'd you call timeout? You know when you're the pole going to the goal and the coach calls timeout, when you're about to score, you're like, Coach, Coach.
Long stick middies are always the last guys to leave the field after practice shooting.
Yeah, and that one right there, Davis Owens is a special LSM, only a sophomore, electric in the open field, has a goal this year, has some elite stick skills, and I think that as coach works with him more, he'll know that Davis can score 2 or 3 goals a game. He at least could have dumped that off on a little 2-on-1 there with the attack. But now we got a ball game. Landon's crawled their way back into it. I said that they might be a little bit slow to start with the hangover from emotional game on Monday night, and now they're playing better. Now they're playing smarter and clearing the ball and moving the ball a little better on offense. And they mixed up the zone, which gave St. Albans fits in that last possession.
It definitely did. St. Albans was having a hard time adjusting to that zone. And high school teams don't see it as much maybe as they would at the collegiate level. These kids have got to get used to it because it's an effective defensive strategy, especially if you really want to mix things up and disrupt an offense that's getting going.
Solid crowd here. Both student bodies, though, not present yet. We'll see if that gets rolling. It's a Thursday here on Easter week, and there's been a lot going on for the students, so maybe they won't make it to this one. But it's a beautiful day here, and the crowd is solid. Landon out with Oler King. Let's see if they drew up here at the timeout. Little inside move. Gets a pick down. No pick working there. They were getting that little pick rub for him with the short stick. Here's Robertson. Already has 2 assists on the day. See if he can get another one. Kicks it to X to Miller. Here's Miller's speed I was telling you about. Miller's stick is off.
Just pulling that shot.
That was way off. Way, way off. Like, that's the type of shot he'll bury. Here's Oler King. Double invert behind. Good pick by Robertson. That's not a moving pick. That is a horrendous call there by the referee. His feet were set. That was ridiculous. I mean, if they call it tighter than the NBA, then we got a problem. This is lacrosse. Good ride there by Oler King.
If you're strict calling those picks, then it really eliminates the slip screen and a lot of those double invert plays that Landon looks like they're trying to run.
You see that wrap check by Will Cullen there on Chris Berry? Just a forced turnover, stripped. You don't want to get the ball stripped if you're an attackman in the open field like that. That is, you got to be able to clear the ball. Chris Berry gets stripped by Cohen. Great job by Cohen. Over to Savoy, and Landon's now comfortably cleared it multiple times in a row. They're starting to get a little bit more rhythm here. They go into an invert, and you can sense the confidence growing for the Bears.
Definitely doing much better on the second quarter possession clock here.
Here's Pasha coming out to pick up Calderon. What number is that playing? Is it 22?
Yes.
It's Matt Moore on defense, guarding Will Single. Here's Moore on Single. Single quickly draws. That was a fast, unnecessary slide. Still forced a turnover.
Caused some disruption there. Over and back.
That's an awful, unnecessary turnover there. They don't need to throw that ball crazily. But I will say this, a lot of balls are going down. It was pouring rain before the game. The front came through, so maybe these sticks are wet. Who knows? They're all using mesh now. It shouldn't make that much of a difference.
It's another sloppy throwaway.
What in the heck was going on there? Even if he catches it, what does he do, Lucius?
I'm not sure. Every second we think that these teams are starting to clean it up, there's another unnecessary turnover.
Diorio saw something on the backside to Gross, but it was an underhand crank pass that went flying, and St. Albans coaches are probably going nuts. They needed a possession there.
They did need a possession.
3 minutes ago in the second quarter, first midfield line out for Landon again.
And it really feels like St. Albans hasn't had the ball this entire quarter here.
Yeah, Landon's won 2 faceoffs in a row. This is Savoy. He's got the hot hand. He's already got 2. Gets stripped, though, from behind by Luke Harmon, number 1, I believe. Can't promise you that.
St. Albans needs a clean clear here.
That doesn't seem very possible right now. I mean, if that's
a clean clear, then they're in trouble.
Exactly. And Harmon goes right to invert here on Brown. Harmon's been out for a while. Let's see if he stays. St. Albans does not play a lot of players. So you can see why they want to settle it down a little bit. I feel like I've called the same boys every single time on midfield here. Here is Ethan Engel. Okay, well, he's a new call. He's a second line midi. Almost gets double teamed there by Brown. Here's Andrew Allen.
Freshman, right?
Yep. He's a MADLAX kid, outstanding freshman, and probably an attackman. But, you know, the attack's all older guys. He's not quite ready out there, but he'll be an attackman next year.
Well, he looks confident out there on the field. And he can probably gain some additional confidence if he can win some of these short stick matchups.
Look at Bob just backing in, big boying. Big boying Galliani. Galliani's weight room guy. He's not going to get back down easily. Split left by Barry. Nice save by Hunter Taylor. Nico Shermer puts him down.
It's one of those places where you need one more step.
Hunter Taylor, his 4th save of the day there. Nice save, because that was a quality take by, I believe that was Barry. 1 minute to go here, 1:10 to go, 3-2 St. Albans. Landon has a timeout, they need it. Second middy's out, kind of a mixed line here. Single on first line. Chase Robertson made a nice backdoor cut, was wide open. Single going to hold it. 50 seconds in the shot clock, 52 in the game clock. So they can essentially hold for 1 here, Lucius.
And I think this matchup here is probably what they're looking for. Pick on one of these short stick middies up top.
Well, they should go after the freshman attackman. Bringing Panetti out of the box here. Smart move.
Took himself out of a shooting angle there.
25 seconds in the quarter, 20 in the shot. Here's Oler King dodging on Bernasek. Back to Miller. Inside to Robertson, dropped out to Savoy. Here's Panetti. Good pick by Savoy. Great pass inside. Even better handle by Quinn Coughlin. 3 seconds, 2-1, and that's going to be the half. 3-2 is the score at the half. Low-scoring game, but you know what? I think probably both coaches are okay with low-scoring games.
Could be. I mean, St. Albans goalie play has been really an X factor here. I mean, I think that we're looking at 6, maybe even 7 saves there, including that one right there at the end. You know, that's going to change some things. Yeah,
Hunter Taylor has 4 saves. Lee McCarthy had him for 5. Will Roberts won the first 5 faceoffs in a row, and then Bobby Rudsky came in, the faceoff specialist, and got a couple wins for Landon, and it kind of got them back in the game.
It did. They really dictated the pace in the second quarter there. St. Albans needs to get the ball and hold on to it if they're going to create anything on offense. Landon looking much more confident in the second quarter.
Yep, they tried something new there. They brought Panetti out of the substitution box. He's being guarded by Ike Lonis. Ike Lonis, the Michigan commit, probably, you know, shutting him off. So coaches made a move there to move him out of the box, something you see attackmen do to get a short stick. He came out, dodged hard down the alley, did not generate a quality shot, though. Almost there at the end on a good save by McCarthy for his 6 saves. 6 saves. So goals so far for St. Albans, who jumped out to a 3-0 lead, has Chris Berry has a goal, Pasha Hakimi, and Bob Gross, the senior captain. For Landon, it's Anthony Savoy picking up where he left off. He has both goals for Landon. Chase Robertson has both assists. Savoy scored the game winner, so he's now scored 3 goals in a row, counting last game, for the Bears. We're going to take a quick break here and rejoin you with about 2 minutes to go before the start of the third quarter. We'll be right back. Thank you. Okay, DMV Lacrosse fans, we are back. Just about to start the second half. The score is St. Albans 3, Landon 2. I'm Cabell Maddox here with MADLAX Media. We have Reese Belcher here, the expert videographer down on the field that'll bring you social media on Go MADLAX. All tonight, tomorrow, he's also hustling out to do the Bullis St. Stephen's game later. Bullis, number 5 in the area, hosting St. Stephen's, number 2 in the area. Lucius, St. Stephen's is 13-1, and number 1 is St. John's, number 2 is St. Stephen's, 3 Prep, 4 Landon Bears here today, 5 Bullis, 6 Paul VI, who took Gonzaga to an overtime loss, DeMatha, who just beat PVI, and finally St. Albans. Gonzaga has dropped only because they have been decimated, sadly, by injury, all the way to 9, and rounding out the top 10 is Robinson, the best team in Virginia. We'll see what Riverside has to say about that. Getting ready to start again here. 3-2 is the score. We are at Stewart Field at St. Albans School. Beautiful 70-degree day. Awesome crowd here on hand. We're going to turn up the mics here a little bit. Maybe we can get a little more sound for you. Hopefully that's better. We're about to get going here. Face-off, Bobby Rudsky, face-off specialist, going against Will Roberts, the UPenn commit. Bobby Sr. is headed to I believe he's headed to Navy, the Naval Academy, and not to play lacrosse. Outstanding student. Getting into Navy academically is impressive. He's a face-off specialist, and like I said, I think he's practiced against Will Roberts quite a bit. And here we go. Will Roberts drags it out the back. He gets pushed by Rudsky. That's going to be a loose ball. They don't call it. I thought that was a pretty obvious loose ball push. The refs let it go. Should have been a push on Landon, but Landon will try to take advantage here. Tie the game. Landon's been down early, building confidence every minute. St. Albans going to be careful. Here the refs calling time.
Oh, extra ball on the field there.
Okay. Quick restart here. Panetti with the ball.
Yeah, this is going to be a critical possession here for St. Albans.
Lonis on him, number 8, the Michigan commit. Been doing a good job on Panetti so far. Panetti has 0 points. Panetti and Miller are dynamic sophomores, super softs, as we like to quickly refer to them. And they the leading point scorers for, that's off White if it goes. Leading point scorers for Landon with 35 points for Miller and 29 points for Panetti to lead Landon. Only sophomores. This is Miller. 35 points on the season, has no points on the day until and there.
There it is. I mean, both of those guys move so well for sophomores.
I mean, that's an impressive take. Was there any angle? I mean, how does he get that in there? Lucius, could you have stuck that in there tight?
I mean, I probably could have, but I don't know how many people could have. You know, I'm kidding. I don't think I've ever scored a goal from inside of 10 yards. So.
You were known for the high heat and hard, right? I mean, those inside slick ones like that are always impressive. He snuck that like maybe 1 yard above the goal right by McCarthy's ear. And here's Roberts dominating that pivot out the back, and he gets a little transition out of it almost. So Roberts with his sixth win. Rudsky has 3. Tie game, 3-3, 10:46 to go after that last unassisted goal by Miller. We were talking, you're not going to hold him to no points on the day. He gets right by Bohegan and sticks it near pipe. St. Albans still playing slowly.
But desperately in need of a possession here.
First midfield line of Darden, Harmon, and Harmon. I think this is Barry. That's Darden. Here's Andrew Allen, the freshman. Looks like he hit off like 4 people, but that's pretty impressive for a freshman.
That was some crafty stick work for a freshman.
He is
weaseling his way through the defense there.
Incredible play by Andrew Allen, the rookie lefty offhand goal to give STA the lead.
And there the St. Albans student section cheering. He's a freshman.
Looks like the students have come in here now.
Some well-deserved support.
Great take there by Andrew Allen, number 24, unassisted goal. Looks like it ricocheted off a couple of people. Rudsky mucking it up here. And Davis Owen strips Roberts. Rudsky battles and keep it in. Nope, couldn't keep it in. St. Albans ball.
But that is the wing play that we're talking about. If they can turn it into those 50-50 ground balls, they're going to get closer to that break-even point that you've been talking about at 75%.
Yep, here we go. Bohegan down to Bernasek with a pole on him. Landon should capitalize on that. They don't see it. Big attackman here. Nice D by Abramson, who's big himself. Back behind to Gross with Galliani on him, the Hobart commit. Outstanding one-on-one defender. Up to Darden. Is this Barry again? Is it 3? Good punch there by Colin Flood, the senior Colby College commit. Nice defense there by Landon. And that's what they were doing against Prep, just all over ruthlessly, using their athleticism. Fantastic athlete here. Ooh, late hit there.
Yeah.
No called. He's asking for it. And ref's looking at him like, well, I'd let a couple go for you also.
But that was an excellent strip back there at the other end.
Yeah.
Colin Brown taking it all the way up the field.
Oh, what a play there.
There's an intercept.
Nice play by Luke Harmon.
He's got the pole open.
And Pasha will bury that.
That's his second.
Pasha is one of the most talented offensive poles in the nation, and there you see why.
There are some dynamic long sticks on the field today.
Nice look by Luke Harmon to find him in the backside off the Luke Harmon made a great play. Tipped the ball, got his own on the adjacent there.
Excellent read.
And then he makes a read across on the backside. I don't know where Pasha came from, but Pasha's always thinking offense, and that's why he's going to UPenn. He can shoot the heck out of the ball. Rudsky wins the draw part of it. Let's see who gets the ground ball. Shermer's on the wing, and Shermer gets a fast break, actually. Oh, geez, you always hate to see that. I don't understand why the Landon Poles do not run the fast break. It's been like a disease this year.
But that is another huge save for the St. Albans goalie.
Just a complete waste.
Trying to read a long stick shot from inside 10 yards, high to low, is a tough save to make, and he was all over it.
All right, we'll give him credit. I didn't think the shot had any movement on it, and that was Shermer's first shot of the season. Should have at least bounced it, gone for a corner or a miss. Here is the second line coming in, forced inside to Allen. Allen goes in the crease, picked up by Taylor. Quick restart, fast break. Landon the other way up to Ferguson. Nathan Ferguson's got a one-on-one versus a short. He'll dodge this. He plays offense. Nice play by Ferguson, and even more impressive play by McCarthy on the save for his 8th of the day. McCarthy made that look easy. That was a solid off-hip shot.
We're going to see a flag on this? I don't think so.
It didn't look like it was a trip. I didn't even see it.
No, and I like it when the refs lay off here.
Yeah, that one didn't need to be called. And that's Allen, the freshman, who slid and maintained possession. Impressive composure for a rookie. Galliani on Gross. It's just a physical battle because Gross does not mind the brutality part.
These guys are backing into one another.
Yeah, I love it. Look at this. Bob just wants to go and get inside. Cullen ball watching, got stuck. Barry almost got a goal there. It might have been Diorio. Outside.
No backup.
That's going to be Brown. Yeah,
that's going to be Landon Ball.
Yeah, that's Landon Ball. The wing, the lefty wing.
Colin Brown getting a good read there and sprinting for the end line.
Nice play over to Abramson. Good sprint by both Taylor and Cullen Brown to back that up. And a nice throw with crispness. He's got a man on, might not see it, is Luger. Luger, the Navy commit, down. Bernasek throwing some checks there on the run. Can opener, that check is called.
Digging around in there.
Yeah. Here's Cam Brown with Hakimi on him. He throws checks all day long.
This is a matchup that I've been enjoying watching all day.
Backside to Ola King. He could shoot that. He does. Didn't get much on it, but it's backed up by Miller. He should have shot that right away instead of dodging into 2. I'd like to see him put that down and do like a low to high. Here's Miller doubled. Gets away. Gets hands free. Kicks it to Brown. Backside to Robertson. Robertson should go here. He does. Does a little hesitation move. Goes behind. He wants to invert. Panetti back with him. Panetti's got jets. Watch this young man's speed here. Nice deflection there by the defenseman for St. Albans. Ike Lonis forcing a turnover. A little bit of a rush situation there by Panetti. I think he should have dodged his man a little bit. I saw what he was throwing to. The guy was open, but there was a goalie stick and a defensive stick in the way. Cullen Brown here on, I think that's Barry. Yeah, that's Barry. Barry.
Unloading the ball, probably the right move there.
Yeah, Cullen is a physical, mean type of defender you love to have on your team. Here is Colin Flood playing defense. Can't see the number for St. Albans. Looks like a second midfield line here. Here's 5. Darden. He's a first-line midfielder. Over Diorio, 23 at the point. They keep bringing the attackman up and dodge the middies on the wing. Not afraid to do that. Good D by Wilco on ball there. Here's the attackman on Abramson. 8 seconds on the shot clock. He's in the crease and hit the goalie. That should be a foul.
That should be a foul inside the inner crease there.
If you hit the goalie, it should be a technical foul.
Goalie does not seem happy about it. I mean, limping out there.
I mean, that's why they put in that rule in that stupid little crease, because if you to not hit the goalie and you just hit the goalie, it should be an automatic. I thought that was the automatic flag down.
Yeah, the crease rules change every year.
I'm pretty sure if you hit the goalie on the inside, you are in the box.
We certainly should be.
I know you're not allowed to count goals if you go in that little box, but surely you got to protect the keeper. I think the intent of the rule change was to protect the goalie.
Absolutely, and bring back the dive, which was wonderful, but you still got to protect the goalies.
You can dive now. They allow the dive. You just can't land in that little crease. Oh, nice backside look but deflected there by the short stick D midi. Single throws
St. Albans is going to have numbers here.
And this is Pasha Hakimi. He's dangerous. He'll probably shoot this. Shocking he passed it. Nice kick down. Backside right. Oh, both shots
Open
missed.
Goal.
The low lefty does back it up. Nice hustle by Diorio to back that up. Inside wide open is Gross off the crossbar. Not sure Barry should have taken that shot. But Bob Gross is still sitting wide on the wing. No one's guarding.
There's just no one covering him.
I mean, he is probably kicking himself. He missed that one. He wide open step down on the ready wing. Landon's in a zone, but they have their offensive middies playing zone. It's not the guys who probably practice it the most in practice. 3 minutes ago in the third, 5-3 St. Albans with the ball. St. Albans has dominated this quarter.
We have definitely been alternating possession clocks here by the quarter. Both teams looking much more confident in the second half.
St. Albans, I see that they're keeping shots, has more shots than Landon, 18-14. Just a flurry of shots in the last few minutes here for St. Albans. 23 seconds on the shot clock. You can see St. Albans not in a rush. Backside look to Bob Gross. That's a save.
15 yards.
Yeah, a little too far out.
That's his second 15-yarder of the day today.
5th save of the day for Taylor. Landon still in the zone. Little matchup zone carry. Backside look, skipped, tipped by Davis Owens, who's got great hands.
Going for man there.
That's actually, good. Giving it to Landon. Couldn't see that very well, but looks like it was knocked out of bounds on White. Landon ball. Now we have a really good crowd here. A lot of St. Albans students. I don't know if these are Landon students also, but I think they're all St. Albans. Overpass to Will Abramson from Brown as a dot. Over to Savoy. Savoy's got to get involved again. He had 2 in the first half. He's probably the best dodger on the first line now. Robertson, sophomore, up to Brown, who's got the pole. Got the freshman pole on him. See, they got to exploit these matchups and know who's guarding who every single time you get on the field. But Pasha taking a break. This is a freshman guarding a senior.
This is the second LSM here for St. Albans.
Yeah, and he's a freshman guarding a senior. Nice look by Robertson. Are you kidding me?
Another
with that
huge save. And blown defense. Busted coverage there and bailed out by the goalie.
What a save by McCarthy.
Tremendously bailed out.
What a great look by Robertson, who's got excellent vision. That would have been a hat trick of assists for him. Should have been a goal for Panetti, who's usually money inside, and a throwaway by St. Albans.
Just as I said, everyone was starting to clean it up. There's another thrown away ball.
Yeah. 1 minute or so to go, 1:13 to go in the third quarter. What a save by McCarthy. I can't get over that one. Down to Robertson. Best save of the day so far. Even better than the one in the open field, in my opinion. Robertson going right to invert versus Miles Harmon, first line midi. Football player going to Amherst. Bounce pass up top.
Sloppy pass.
Goes right to Bob
And I think
Gross.
St. Albans has numbers here. This is going to be a 3-on-2.
Landon was subbing. They're in trouble. Bob Gross is going to blast it. What a save by Hunter Taylor. Inside ball. It's ricocheting. Might go in. Hunter Taylor clamps it down heavy. What a save by Hunter Taylor. These goalies are performing, Lucius.
We do. We got it. This is a showdown.
34 seconds to go in the quarter. St. Albans in a press ride. Hunter Taylor kicks it up to Savoy. They have time.
That was a great outlet pass there.
He's an elite goalie headed to Michigan with number 8, the defenseman here. Oler King.
Do we just see a kayak there?
Did he throw it?
Yeah, he did.
Bernasek likes to throw junk. He also threw the kin opener earlier, 10 seconds ago. Savoy leans. Back to Panetti. Panetti back to Miller. Miller double teamed quickly, gets a shot off, and that's going to do it.
That's going to be the quarter.
5-3. St. Albans coming out a little energy, led by Liam McCarthy, the goalie, hyping up his team as he runs off the field.
I'll tell you what, that was the best quarter of lacrosse that we've seen so far.
Yeah, less mistakes, a little cleaner.
Some electric goalie play on both ends of the field.
McCarthy up to 9 saves already after 3, and it's 5-3 after 3. St. Albans with the lead. Landon tied the game at 3 and has now given up 2 in a row to St. Albans. St. Albans, Pasha Hakimi has been the story in the transition. He's an impressive offensive LSM with both goals, enough to give them the lead. What do you look for St. Albans to do here to seal this victory, Lucius, in the fourth quarter?
I think they've got to continue to dictate pace. If they let it go.
Which is what, slow?
Slow, but also maintain their possessions and make their possessions count. I think in the second quarter they really lost their hold on the game here when they were throwing balls away, losing possessions in the middle of the field, not converting on their clears, and not making their possessions count. I think if they can keep the pace of the game pretty similar, I think both teams, like you mentioned, are trying to keep this game relatively low scoring and slow, but it's really going to come down to those lost possessions in the middle of the field, throwing away balls, bad ground balls in the middle.
And what's Landon got to do conversely to get the lead and come back? They're down 2 and get the win.
I think they've got to get that sophomore duo behind the goal involved in some good 2-on-2 play.
Yeah, Panetti,
these guys are incredible for their age, and they got to step up and rise to the occasion. This is the time to shine. When you're an IAC sophomore, it's a big IAC matchup.
Yeah,
take some weight and put the ball in the back of the net.
Couldn't agree more. Panetti has 0 points on the day. Miller only has 1, and 3. Holding this team to 3 goals in 3 quarters is impressive. We knew the St. Albans defense was good, but that is pretty good for any IAC team in the DMV. Here we go. 2 poles. Single pole. Shermer and Luger on the wings, and Rudsky's going to take the face-off again against Roberts. Roberts gets a clamp and pivots out the back for the easy win that time, actually. And Luger's going to pick him up. Luger's dangerous as a D-midi. He's a great athlete, headed to Navy.
They're shutting off. They're going to make him play the ball here.
Is that Roberts still with the ball, the face-off?
It is.
Yeah.
They're going to put the pressure on him, see if they can get a quick steal here.
Oh, good wrap check. It doesn't go out of a stick, though. And now he gets it in. Now they're in. Man, he held on to that wrap.
That's a smart play. Lost coverage.
Oh, that's going out. Good ride by
Can you keep it in?
Nope.
No.
Nice play
Good
by
effort,
Nathan
though. Good
Ferguson.
effort.
Nathan Ferguson, number 26, made a great play there to force the turnover. Little things like that are keeping Landon in the game. Now they just have to convert on the offensive end, find the matchups. They should get a little pick down right here. They do. It's Panetti doesn't use it. Panetti's got the best defender on him, though. So, like, that's part of the reason he's not having any points. Ike Lonis is a tough matchup for anyone in the IAC. I saw Landon coaches run Panetti out of the box. They should probably try that again to get Panetti the ball. Here's Savoy. Savoy.
That's a quick shot.
Yeah, he looked that shot off. I thought it was going to X and just kind of snapped it off. He's got a deceptive shot. He almost put that away.
Here's another big matchup.
Here we go. A little pick down. They need a little more pick down on the ball like this. Rejects the pick. Draws two. There's guys open everywhere.
There it is.
There's guys open everywhere on that. Nice play. St. Albans blows the defense on that. And all that it was a simple pick down. I call it a razor pick down from the short stick. It gave St. Albans fits. Nice feed by Kevin Miller, and there's Panetti.
That's the duo that we're talking about.
Yeah, I mean, there was two guys open inside. He had his pick. But it's good to see Panetti score. And that was a confident offensive possession. Savoy started with the backside dodge. We had a pick for the ball. That's a lot better offense. We'll see what St. Albans does here. They're taking Pasha off and putting the freshman on the wing here, trying to pace Hakimi. Rudsky doing his best to pivot, but Roberts just having his way unofficially. 8 wins for Roberts already. Andrew Allen up to the pole, up to Bernasek. Bernasek in trouble. Landon should keep pressing here. They only have four. St. Albans only has 4 guys on the field. There they come to the center. 5-4 St. Albans, 10 minutes to go. 20 shots for St. Albans on the day, 17 for Landon. That's mostly dictated by time of possession, which is heavy.
Here's the freshman again.
He almost scored again. Great save by Hunter Taylor. Colin Flood needs to go backwards here. He's going to try to outrun 4. He's going to get hammered. Instead, he pushes off to a fast break. Nope. Hunter Taylor on his 7th save of the day there. Will Cohen needs to just relax here a little bit. Uh-oh. Miller inside. Inside, Miller.
Still there.
Unbelievable play by Kevin
Handle.
Miller. I mean, that's what we're talking about, Lucius. He does that type of stuff that is uncoachable and extremely risky.
Excellent hands there.
I mean, that is an amazing play. He basically beat 4 guys.
Soft hands, mittens.
And then he went hard underneath and stuck it down low in the corner on McCarthy. And Landon has tied it up, 5-5. We got a great ball game here at Stewart Field. Landon with a little bit of momentum grab. Let's see if they can pull away here now with Davis Owens, the long stick, back on the faceoff. Hasn't been out since early in the second on the faceoff. He's going to be able to take the ball. He's a better rider of the ball. He'll back check. Oh, he doesn't get it. So Will Roberts with his 9th win of the day.
A lot of confidence in St. Albans winning the faceoff there. Pasha again not on the field.
He's probably gassed. It needs to be paced for the last, what do you think, last 5 minutes he's not coming off the field? Someone's calling.
We got
offsides.
something here. Offsides.
Offsides by St. Albans. Mental mistake. You don't see the Bulldogs do that very often. That gives Landon another chance. And the momentum already in their favor. First line trots out. Cam Brown with the rookie on him. Got to know he has a freshman on him. I mean, the freshman's probably great, but Cam Brown outweighs him by 40 pounds.
No, and this is a guy from Landon who's been a difference maker all season.
Here's Savoy right here. Anthony Savoy with the short stick. He's got to capitalize on this. See if he can get a little take from behind. He's comfortable behind. He is a converted attack, but he gets inside. That was a definite force. Awful take by Savoy, and another save from McCarthy down to up to 10 saves from McCarthy. That was his easiest one.
That might have been his easiest one.
I don't know why Savoy felt like he had to go inside on the lefty with his left hand, his offhand, and force a weak shot. There's not much discipline there.
8 minutes to go here. ISC matchup, this is one of those situations where Landon has probably won the vast lion's share of these games over the years, and St. Albans needs to have their composure and play like they've been here before, play like they've won these games. You know, that's one of those advantages that Landon has here.
Landon's won all but 2 matches, I believe, against St. Albans. The last win for St. Albans was 2018, and before that, I think you have to go back to the 90s to find a St. Albans win. There might have been one more in there, but it's either 2 or 3 total in the history of this matchup. Backside look to Diorio, wide open inside.
That is a big goal.
Didn't look like he had much angle on that. Can you get a number on that guy?
We got here.
It's the first guy. It's this guy running off the field. 23.
I cannot. Man, these St. Albans numbers are giving us a hard time up here.
I think that was Miles.
Was that Diorio?
I think that was Miles Harmon because it was a midi. I'm going to give it to 20, but I really couldn't see it. Now 6'5" St. Albans.
Pasha's back on the field here.
Again, St. Albans.
And the freshman on the wing.
Takes the lead. Andrew Allen, the freshman on the wing. Will Roberts
loose ball in the middle here.
That's a tough loss of a ground ball. He had it easily, and he somehow got it back. How does Landon not get that GB there?
Dancing in the middle of the field.
I mean, Andrew's going to try to run it out versus 3.
Questionable.
This is not
getting triple teamed here, and somehow escapes.
Oh, we got a
delay.
Delay again.
Failure to advance. I don't know how he kept the ball in his stick.
Here's Luger to Oler King. Landon needs one. 6:50 to go. 6'5" St. Albans. Almost even in shots. 21-20 St. Albans. The story of the game has been McCarthy at the X and Will Roberts to have given the lead. Landon has caught up twice. Let's see if they can catch up a third time here. Bring out their second midfield line. Confident move here with 6 to go. I guess you got to give the first a little breather. Here's Quinn Coughlin on the freshman Allen. Could definitely dodge him. Allen is an offensive player. There's Miller, splits to his left. Gets back inside. Trouble. But unbelievable play by
Unbelievable there.
Miller is not.
And the flag.
Miller is taking over. Kevin Miller.
We got a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
His hat trick. What are they calling? He just gave the hand signal. They're going to call a push or a slash?
I think this one's going away.
Yeah, push wiped out. Oh, look at Landon's. I mean, St. Albans is giving Will Roberts a break. Pasha's going to take the face off. Whoa, what's wrong with Will Roberts? Why aren't they facing off Will Roberts? Oh, it's a man down. Sorry.
Man down face-off here.
This is a man down face-off. They did
that
call
flag
the foul.
did count.
Yeah. 6-on-5, man-up face-off. Pasha's the man-down face-off guy here. Big moment for Landon.
You know, I got to be honest. I think I still would have stuck with the tried and true there. I think I would have gone for the possession rather than trying to back it in.
Yeah, I'm wondering what their concern is. Do they think that he would lose possession on the shutoff or something? Because Pasha is just going to go for the strip if Rudsky gets this.
Or win the face-off himself.
He won it anyways, but now they're man down. And
throwing it away.
And it gets it right back. Davis Owens in transition. This is actually a 4-on-3. No, it's not. They're man up. They should set up their man up, run their offense.
Timeout. It's a smart call from McGettigan there.
Timeout, 6-6, 5:55 to go. Big turnover there by Landon. Pasha Hakimi wins the easy face-off with the scrape out, but then throws it away off the tip by Cohen, picks up the ground ball. And we are tied at 6 after the incredible hat trick goal by Kevin Miller, the sophomore, to tie it up with 5:54 to go. And this is just what we love to do. We love to call these games that are close between two local rivals in the IAC, and it's going to hopefully come down to the last minute here. And someone's going to walk away extremely happy tonight, Lucius. Lucius Polkett, should be noted, is a legendary St. Albans alum, class of 2003, all Met player here at St. Albans, and went on to play for the Fighting Irish at Notre Dame. How are the Fighting Irish doing this year, Lucius?
They're off to a rough start, but they've kind of rounded it out. They had some big wins recently against Duke and Marquette. They've got UNC coming up next weekend, I think. And
did you see Duke just pounded Virginia today?
Absolutely, and that was right at, and then not all that long after UVA pounded Notre Dame. So
it's just
the ACC is really just they're the top dogs, and they just beat up on each other all season. I saw this year they're getting rid of the ACC tournament. I think it's got to be because these teams are worried about after eating each other all year that they're not going to be 6-6.
I think it's because they only have 5 teams in the conference. You need 6 to have a tournament. I'm not quite sure why they don't do it, but
they used to do it a couple years ago with a play-in game.
All right, here we go. Man up. Landon, will they go ahead for the first time today? Savoy, right wing. Up to Panetti. Over to Oler King. Looks like they're in a 3-3 set. Down to Miller. Miller, hot hand. He almost stung that corner.
Oh, man.
Landon backs it up with Oler King. Still plenty of time on the power play. 5:40 to go in the game. That was a 1-minute foul, so probably about 20 seconds ago. I didn't get the exact time of the clock on the foul, but here's Oler King coming in. They're trying to decide they're going to reset that shot clock, and they do. 60 seconds on the shot clock.
I do think that counts as a save. So
that's more than a penalty has left anyways. A little roll, kick off the crease, back to Brown, over to Oler King. Outside, step down, Panetti, bang! Panetti from Oler King on a power play goal. That's an outstanding play.
Well, we talked about it at the quarter break that those two needed to step up, and they've done it.
One of the best EMO plays of the year for the Bears, who've been struggling at the EMO with the percentage around 15%. That looks smooth and crisp, and you could see the stroke of Panetti and why he's one of the top sophomores in the area with that laser high. Landon with the lead, 7-6. Facing off with Will Cohen, the pole on Roberts. All even. Will Cohen gets a procedure.
Looks like he jumped there.
Procedure. Probably just went down incorrectly. I didn't even know if he had said set yet. Regardless, we are here. Nice wrap check by Ferguson. He's really become an elite Jorsig D midi. You do not want to take him that often. Here is Harmon. He's on Ferguson. Ferguson, fake slide by Will Abramson. Will Abramson is on Bernie. Is this Barry? I think it's Diorio. Barry back inside look. Weird pass. That was like a entry pass in basketball. Lobbed it. Smartly he pulls it out. Diorio pulls it out. Corbett darting out on the field here. This is Darden with the ball here with Cohen on him. Big kid heading to Sewanee. Here's Barry with Brown on him. Brown, physical, mean defender. You're not and Brown strips him.
A lot of impact. There you go.
He didn't know he had the ball on the ground. He didn't get after it. He's just going for pure position on Chris Barry. Chris Barry's going to try to back in again. Gets inside look. Force. Nothing. Darden picks it up. 8 seconds to go in the shot clock. Picked up by. How's that a reset? How's that a reset?
That is a bad call.
How is that a reset? That's not a reset. That shot was 5 yards wide. That was a horrendous call, and their people are flipping out right now. They just reset it to 60. There is no reason that should have been a reset on the shot clock, but these refs just blew that one. 4 minutes to go in the game. Landon goes into zone on that out-of-bounds call. There was going to be 7 seconds. Now there's 39 seconds. Big break for St. Albans. They need a point here. Last St. Albans possession against the zone did not go well, Lucius.
No, the zone was very effective in the second quarter, causing all kinds of a mess.
Coach Cassidy, defensive coordinator.
It's the same thing that happened last time. They tried to float it across the top with.
What a play by Miller. Just weight room that guy. Did you see that push? He may only be 140 pounds, 150 pounds, but he's strong as an ox. And he just bulldogged that guy off the line. 3:20 to go. Zone defense does it again. Coach Cassidy, defensive coordinator, and Rob Boardley, J.R. Boardley, who are at home with COVID, hopefully enjoying the live stream here. Probably breaking their hearts and torture to not be here. But Coach Cassidy has been an outstanding defensive coach this year, mixing up zones and defenses, and it was the reason why they did a number on prep that and Hunter Taylor having a game of his career, in my opinion. And here we go, Landon, 2:45 to go, up 1, 35 seconds in the shot clock. Panetti's got a short stick. That is Corbett darted on him. Big, huge kid, but Panetti's got speed. He gets to his left. Skips to his left over to Robertson, 20 seconds to go.
You've got to imagine Landon's going to be picky here.
Oh! Oler King, like...
Is that a goal or a bounce off?
No, Oler King scored that, but he looked like he like one-touched it, and it was a change-up on the throw in from Miller on the assist. I mean, he just like kind of one-touched that like a super quick stick. It was almost like a ricochet. And Landon up 2, that's dangerous for St. Albans.
Up 2 with 2:25 to play. St. Albans is going to need to lean on their face-off guy here.
They got Hakimi on the wing, Roberts, and they also have Ethan Engel, the D-midi for them. Looks like Roberts jumped on that. He did. I mean,
that is not the face-off that St. Albans needed right there.
He looked early to me, but sometimes, you can't see it this far. But that is a huge break for Landon. They have a timeout in their pocket, 2:15 to go. Landon's just got to hold the ball here, milk 80 seconds off the shot clock. They could get it down below 1 minute here easily. Miller looking like he's going to go to the goal. Hopefully he's just holding onto the ball. Panetti using looks like a new stick. Going to his offhand here. He is lightning fast. Tailback in football. Probably runs like a 4.5 speed. He and Kevin Miller are extremely explosive. They should put the ball on their stick and let them run around a little bit and then burn that timeout. 42 seconds to go. They can still milk it down below 1 here. Savoy looks like he's doing just that. Has a short stick. He could stand back there, Lucius.
He can. 30 seconds here. They're going to be ultra selective.
He gets a split dodge to the left. Bangs it outside to Brown, who
off the
bangs
crossbar.
It off the post. Brown needed that goal for his confidence and to put it away. Hits it off the top bar and it goes flying out of bounds, but Miller backs it up. Now that resets the shot clock because that hit the pipe. 60 seconds on the shot clock, 1:20 in the game. That's a killer for St. Albans because they were about to end the shot clock here. Here's Miller, Bohegan on him. Miller will outrun him until he can't run anymore. And here's Panetti. He'll do the same against Ike Lonis. And they're sending doubles. The goalie's out. Wide open is Brown, but he doesn't catch it.
And St. Albans does get the ball here.
Cam Brown drops an easy one there. Would have been a walk-in. There was no goalie in the cage up to Hakimi. Pasha is going to the goal here. This is pretty much a lock. He can send the double team now. Gives it up to, looks like Gross. Gross gets stripped. Up to Engel. 42 seconds in the game.
There is time on the clock here.
I don't know why St. Albans doesn't call timeout. Are they out of timeouts? Flags down on the loose ball push. I have no idea I don't remember them being down 2 timeouts.
I do not think they are. I think that was just not the greatest time clock management there.
I think they should have burned that timeout.
I think they got lucky there with the penalty.
So they're going to have an EMO here, down 2 with 34 seconds in the game. They're going to need an immediate goal.
We have not seen a lot of man up here. Landon was able to convert on theirs a moment ago. St. Albans is going to need to convert on this one here to make this a game.
But you have to give the ball to Bob Gross, the senior captain. Not sure what's going on with.
This is the guy. You want the ball on his stick here. This is the situation where you want him to have the ball.
Landon's shutting off 1, going 5-on-4. Throwaway.
Oh!
That was
a broken play, and they still managed to get in the back of the net.
That was pretty lucky. That he didn't even mean to really put it there. But give Darden credit. He got it on cage. But I could see by the way his hands were lifted, that was just – and also a double tip. A double tip.
Roll the clock back.
They're having clock issues here. Everyone's yelling at the clock man.
People want to see some more seconds on the clock here.
I think he let some clock tick off.
Rewind the tape.
I think these fans might be right. Every single person is yelling at the clock guy who's standing right next to us. And now they have the ball, and they have a timeout. Davis Owens on Will Roberts.
Are we going to see this timeout? What's going on? There it is.
Yeah. 15 seconds to go. St. Albans ball, down 1. We almost had mutiny here. There's alums.
Riots in the stands.
The alums were losing their minds on the game clock management here, and now are in the booth making sure they put some time back on. I don't think the refs will, but regardless, there's 15.2 seconds to go. Landon is up 8-7. Shots are even. Shots are even. What is St. Albans going to do right here? What are they going to go for? Who's going to be the hero and tie it up?
I mean, I think they've got to start the ball out in Gross's stick here, or at least set something up for him to get it off ball. I mean, 15 seconds doesn't give him a lot of time to work, but that's probably where I'd start it.
So you initiate with him, run some picks maybe in the inside or some distraction, or you just go one-on-one?
I think in this situation you got to start out with the prospect of knowing that you might only have one chance at a shot here. I think you probably got to go one-on-one.
Does Landon go zone?
If I'm Landon, I'm going zone.
Yeah, the zone's been killing him. Coach Cassidy's at home. He might be on the speed dial with Coach McGettigan on the sideline, telling him to go zone. They have Luger out. They have Ferguson out, and looks like they are going to set up in a zone. Landon opting for the zone. It's been working.
That 3-3 zone. St. Albans has set up 1-4-1 here.
Look who's the top center for St. Albans.
And yeah, absolutely.
Pasha Hakimi on the offense here.
You've seen the shot twice today.
They put time back on the clock.
They did put time back on the clock. 2 extra seconds here.
17.2. Down to Gross.
And there's Gross got it.
Kicks up to Barry. Picked off by Luger.
Picked off.
There was a set play to throw it to Hakimi. Here's Cullen Brown. Cullen Brown lobs it into the zone. 7 seconds. 6.
Intercepted. You got to get the ball out.
Not sure what Cullen Brown was doing there. Shot.
Oh, my goodness, in the 2 seconds.
That counts.
Thank goodness for those 2 seconds.
Unbelievable.
The mutiny in the stands pays off.
Unbelievable.
Somebody credit Fred Underwood and Quinn Rounsaville with that goal.
Seriously, the alums came in here and went bananas, and they got 2 seconds added on. But what was Cullen Brown doing on the clear? He lobbed it like 5 feet away to St. Albans, who just chucks it down there. I believe that Luke Bernasek was the defender, and I have no idea who scored that. I think it was Diorio, though.
We are going to overtime.
Let's see if we can see here on the instant replay. We're heavily delayed here on the instant replay. I can't quite see it. I think it was Diorio who caught it, finished it. James Diorio, the senior attackman, caught just a heave by Luke Bernasek to the goal, and in miraculous fashion, St. Albans ties it up. Unbelievable finish to the game, and now we're going to overtime. There was 15 seconds on the clock, Lucius. The referees rightly put 2 seconds back on. The alums were arguing for it, but it was really the referees who did the right thing and added 2 seconds back.
That's right. The tape doesn't lie there, so.
But what a game here at Stewart Field at St. Albans, just like we love. They're going to switch directions.
No, this is exciting. This is what ISC Lacrosse is all about.
That was one of the most incredible goals I've seen. He just hucked it down there in front of the goal.
I wish we could put it over there.
And I believe James Diorio was the catch and finish guy there. It could have been Barry. It could have been Gross, but we'll get that later. Anyone texting you who scored that goal? Here we go, face-off. Looks like it's Rudsky.
This is where dominating the face-offs is going to come into play.
It is Rudsky against Roberts.
And St. Albans has the ball. Let's see. What do you think here? Are we going to see a timeout?
Yeah, they'll call timeout because Will's all over him. Cohen, the long stick committee, is all over him. And they smartly
That is the right call.
Yeah, he had no one to throw to. So Roberts wins a huge face-off there. At least 10 for him. It could have been more. But what a game. Unbelievable game here at St. Albans. Glad you were able to join me today, Lucius.
No, I'm thrilled. This is exactly the type of lacrosse game that I was looking forward to seeing. It was sloppy in the first half, but man, the second half has been excellent.
Outstanding excitement here. Tons of St. Albans fans on a gorgeous sunny day. Now the students are here in force, and they've lost their shirts. And St. Albans definitely with the home field advantage and the momentum with 3:49 to go in the first overtime period.
And possession.
Yep. All right, so last time they came out and ran a poor play against the zone, it was picked off by Landon. Landon went down to finish the game, and then Landon just threw it away. I still think Landon should go back to the zone.
I think that's probably the right play. I mean, St. Albans has struggled with it for the whole game.
Now it looks like they're matching up.
It does look like they're in man-to-man.
Yeah, now it looks like Landon's matching up.
But St. Albans is still in that 1-4-1, perhaps anticipating the zone.
Yeah, no, Landon is 100% going man-to-man here. They got their matchups as they set it up with Abramson, Diorio, Cullen on Brown on Barry.
And here we go. St. Albans is pivoting here, too, looking more like a 1-3-1.
All right, looks like they're going to go after Nathan Ferguson, 26 defensively. They need to help him. No slide. There was no slide there if he had taken him. No slide ready to go at all for Landon. That puts a lot of pressure on the shorts. Big defense needed here. Luger on the ball. He's big and good on defense. He's got, looks like that's Darden. Finally, now in the overtime period, I can figure out what these guys are just by looking at them. What a double team. Great double team by Cullen Brown. Recovery.
Moving here's Gross.
Here's Gross, the senior captain.
This is the guy you want the ball on his stick here.
Yep. Will Cohen adjacent needs to be ready to help here quickly. Will Cohen needs to hedge over. Jackson Galliani 1-on-1.
These guys have been beating each other up all game.
Yeah. I mean, Jackson Galliani just puts him to the mat. That's great defense. Shot out. 18 seconds to go in the shot clock. 2:51 in the overtime period. Cullen Brown on ball here on Barry. Cullen Brown sitting back. Set play here. Pick, rub off the crease. Not there. Inside. Wide open.
Wide open.
Man. Wide open inside. Will Cohen.
5 on the shot clock here.
Let's
see if St. Albans can get something done.
All right. Well, great defense there by Landon.
We got a man down on the field here.
Will Cohen lost his guy inside. His man was wide open. I mean, wide open. We have Darden getting up slow after he took that rip.
He's going to hobble off here.
He's going to be okay. I think he might have a cramp or I don't know what he did when he took that shot from 50 yards or 40 yards away. But 2:29 to go. Full fresh shot clock here for Landon. Great defense there. Man-to-man. Almost got a goal. Nice look inside there by Barry, but not caught. I think Hunter Taylor, the goalie, tipped that feed inside Lucius.
Now Landon has really cleaned up their clear here since that ugly first half.
Good throw. What a throw. Now, they're going to call a quick TO? They might not. They got Posh on him. You got to see who the matchup is, see if you're going to use your timeout, but they do have their timeout. Pressure out to the sidelines. Robertson out. Now they're still subbing. 55 seconds to go in the shot clock. Robertson's double team. They can't call timeout because he's not in the box. You got to hang out down by the box. Now they can use it if they need to. This is Oler King with Bernasek on him. This is the matchup I'd go after. Miller, step back to Savoy.
Floating it there.
30 seconds on the shot clock. Savoy's got Posh on him, though. You want to go, here's the matchup they want. The senior. Can the senior get on the scoreboard again? Kicks it down to Oler King. Oler King out to Robertson. 24 seconds on the shot clock. Still plenty of time. Robertson dodging hard on 20. Looking.
Landon being selective here.
Smart offense. Patience. Here's a short stick on Savoy. Will he win the game again like he did against Prep? Oh, he goes to his left, and he does not. Up to Hakimi. 5-on-4. This is dangerous.
We have a break here.
5-on-4. St. Albans in transition. Hakimi's going to shoot it. You know he is.
And it's in! His third of the day. And the third time that St. Albans has taken down Landon.
Unbelievable. And
here come the students.
The students storm the field. Burnus. I mean, that 5-on-4 with
2 poles running the break.
Unbelievable. What a finish here at Stewart Field. And an upset here in the DMV as the 8th-ranked St. Albans Bulldogs take down the Landon Bears, only the 3rd time in school history. It was 8-6 Landon.
It was 8-6 with 2 minutes and 25 seconds left in the game. That is not the ending I thought I was going to see. As a St. Albans alum, it's the ending I wanted.
That is a meltdown there at the end of the game. 2:26 remaining, up 8-6. At one point, they had the ball, I believe, up 8-6. They even had the win sealed in regulation when they picked off the pass, and they just threw it away.
That was a story of the game. It was a story of the first half with sloppy play and throwing away balls, and it ended up coming back to bite them.
Yeah, what a game. I think let's talk about who deserves the MVP. I know who I'm going to vote for.
I think I'm going with the St. Albans goalie.
Oh, you are? I was going to give it to Pasha Hakimi on his third goal, including the game winner.
Absolutely. But, I think that, if St. Albans doesn't make a bunch of those saves, this game was never in overtime to begin with.
All right, we'll go co-MVPs. Liam McCarthy with 10 saves unofficially, and Pasha Hakimi with 3 goals, including the game winner in overtime.
Including a huge overtime goal.
The junior headed to UPenn. What a win for St. Albans. That's going to turn their season around, much like Landon's win over Prep did the other day. Unbelievable ending here at St. Albans School. Well, Lucius, thanks so much for joining me here on this DMVLAX presentation. Thanks to Automatic Sports for the quality video production. Look for Reese to put out stuff on social media on Go MADLAX this evening. And we'll see you next week for the game of the week in the DMVLAX.
Cabell, thank you so much for having me out here, man. It was a blast.
Awesome. Thanks, DMVLAX fans.